Ready to roll out your mini rock. Again, 12-lap pre-final. Got a mix of drivers from a couple different states joining us here today. Sam Paley in the number 26 comes out of Kentucky. Set quick time earlier on dry tires with a 38.020. Sam on the pole. Outside the 30 of Ryan Rackley. In row number 2, Dylan Gennaro, the number 18, comes out of Ocala, Florida. In the 4 spot, the 495, Humberto Peretta. Starting 5th, the 456, Zachary Hollinshead, and Landon Kelly in a 00, starting in the 6th spot. Very interesting, close in qualifying. All these drivers qualified in the 38-second bracket from top to bottom. So, again, yet very close point standings. Dylan Gennaro comes in this weekend as your points leader. Zachary Hollinshead sits second in the point standings. Ryan Rackley third. Humberto Peretta fourth. Fifth, it'll be Landon Kelly in the point standings. Again, Dylan having some success. A couple of wins this season for Dylan Gennaro. Dylan heading off to the Nationals up in Utah after he wraps it up here this weekend. So we'll get these drivers fired up. Sam Paley making his first start with the series. Sam in the number 26, comes out of Kentucky. Ryan Rackley in the number 30. Ryan starts the weekend third in the point standings. His best finish, he's done it third a couple times, had a couple of fourth, fifth place finishes. Ryan Rackley in the number 30 sits third in the point standings. Humberto Peretta, we've seen him on the podium a couple times. Best finish in race weekend number 4 at a second place finish. A couple top 10s to go along with that. Humberto in the 495 outside row number 2 for Humberto Peretta. Zachary Hollinshead, as I said, Zachary starting this weekend second in the point standings. And Landon Kelly in the 00. I want to say, what's happening to Humberto Peretta? His grandparents watching out, Grandpa watching. Out there in Puerto Rico, I want to welcome you in. Hopefully the weather's a little bit better there in Puerto Rico. I'm sure seeing warm temperatures, but hopefully you're not dealing with the rain conditions we are here in Jacksonville. It's been heavy showers, but right now the sun trying to peek through. Drivers are on rain tires. Still a couple areas with some standing water, but looks like it is drying out pretty quick as we work on race weekend number 5 here with the Florida Karting Championship Series. Been a little slow going, but working through it. Work our way to the middle part of the summer here in Florida. It's what you're going to get. A lot of rain, a lot of hot temperatures. And we're about ready to go. Mini Rock getting ready to roll out for their 12-lap pre-final. Again, they'll go 12 laps finals. They'll go 16 laps in the finals. Again, as I said, Dylan Gennaro, one of those many drivers, going to head up to Utah to get set for the Nationals next weekend. Big weekend of racing up there in Utah. A lot of Florida drivers going to make their way up there. And I want to show those drivers a lot of luck. It should be a lot of fun up there in Utah as they get set for some of the best competition around the world coming up there next weekend in Utah. Yeah, I want to thank the great folks over there at Kelly Brothers Construction for the use of their trailer. And, of course, our camera guy up there. We appreciate them over there right to the right side of the grid area. Kelly Brothers Construction out of the northern part of Florida. And we're about ready to go. Mini Cup going to make their way out. And Sam Paley making his first start here with the series, comes out of Kentucky. Sam with a 38.020 earlier this morning on on dry tires. Now the dry tires are long gone. They've been on wet tires. Again, as I said, Sam making his first start of the season. Ryan Rackley, a regular. Ryan sitting into that second spot in the number 30. Row 2, Dylan Gennaro on the 18. Fourth, it'll be the 495, Humberto Peretta. Fifth, it'll be the 456 of Zachary Hollinshead. And Landon Kelly in the 00. Yeah, as I said, Landon Kelly sits 5th in the point standings. Best finished 3rd. That came at Ocala Grand Prix in race weekend number 4. Field going to come down that straightaway. Lewis going to look him over, going to show him the green. Inside lane, that's where you want to be. Sam Paley will get it rolling. Dylan Gennaro trying to gain some ground. They'll work off of turn number 2. That'll be Dillon up to second. Didn't waste no time. Got off to a good start in the 18. So Dillon now up into that second place position. They'll make their way into that sweeper turn. As I said, Sam Bailey coming out of Kentucky, making his first start here with the series this season. Sam going to take him up on the entry to that Monza turn. They'll cycle around for the first time. So your leaders coming down that long straightaway. A little bit of jostling going on for that second spot. Again, Dillon holding on. That's the 495. Humberto Peretta trying to make a move now, holding on the third. Still a little slippery, trying to hold on to it. They'll come through turn number 3. So the 26 machine, early race leader, heads into turn number 5. Sam Paley, your leader. Boy, Sam right now sitting about 0.8 of a second ahead of Dillon Gennaro. Watched Dillon here a couple weeks ago as he ran in the Rock Cup Series. Right now, Dillon in that second place position. Your leader's now going to come off the Monza turn. Keeping the heat on Dillon. That'll be the 495. Running third, Humberto Peretta. They'll work down the straightaway. Dillon going to look over his left shoulder. He's got Humberto about 3 kart lengths behind him on the entry to turn number 1. Landon Kelly's picked up a spot, currently running 4th. Landon qualified in that 6th spot. Landon crosses the line right now in the 4th spot, so he's picked up 2 positions. And Sam Paley right now 42.931, lap number 2. And track is really starting to come in now. It's starting to dry out as we've been to a couple rain delays, some heavy showers. And Dillon out keeping the heat up onto that second place position. So 3 laps complete. Ryan Rackley in at number 30 did not take the green. So mechanical problems keeps out the 30 of Ryan Rackley. Again, Ryan coming in this weekend, it sits 3rd in the point standings. He's had a couple third-place finishes this season. And as I said, starts this weekend 3rd in the point standings, but unable to get that machine fired up. So he'll have to watch this 12-lap pre-final from the grid area. As your leader right now, pretty well dominating. Sam Paley in the 26 right now with a 1.5 second advantage over Dillon Gennaro. Dillon about what he did the last lap, carried about a kart length and a half, 2 karts length, kart length advantage through turn number 1. Trying to get him, Humberto Peretta. Humberto gets a good run off of turn number 3, gets right on the bumper of Dillon now on the entry to turn number 5. Again, you see Dillon separates down the straightaway from Humberto. Then they come through turns 1 and 2, and that's where. And it's been a good spot from Humberto Peretta to close in on your leader. So Sam Paley, your leader. Dillon Gennaro second. Humberto Peretta running 3rd. Landon Kelly 4th. Zachary Hollinshead running 5th. 4 laps in. Sam Paley now open it up again. Look at Humberto. This time gets a good run down the straightaway. We'll see if he can carry that momentum into turn number 2. And he's been very good through the turns. Again, a little bit of a different line on the entry to turn 2. Humberto staying to the inside. Dillon kind of the center of the track. But it seems to work for Dillon as he'll hold on to second through turn number 6. 5 laps complete. This is your Mini Rock 12-lap pre-final. So all these drivers obviously making the wise choice to get on the rain tires. Once in a while you get somebody wants to roll the dice and get onto those slick tires, but obviously heavy showers. Got to change that thought process, and probably want to stay on those rain tires. But, boy, the sun coming out. And we'll pick it up halfway this time by. So 6 down, 6 to go. It has been one and only leader, the 26 Kentucky driver. Sam Paley holds on to the lead. Paley now with a 2-second lead over the Ocala, Florida driver, Dillon Gennaro. Dillon right now running second. He's been under the gun for the last 3 or 4 laps from the 495 of Humberto Peretta. Humberto right now sits 3rd. Landon Kelly running 4th, 6.2 seconds behind your leader. And Zachary Hollinshead in the number 456 right now running 5th, 13.9 seconds behind your leader. Georgia driver Ryan Rackley did not take the green flag. Mechanical problems had him parked. And never did get the green flag. So 7 laps down, Kentucky driver Sam Paley holding on. Again, the battle really is for that second place position. Humberto Peretta has been able to catch Dillon, but that's all he's been able to do. Needs a little bit more out of that machine to get around Dillon. Again, Humberto keeping the heat on Dillon, trying to take a shot at him to the ball. The leader off the Monza turn down that long 1,000-foot straightaway. Been unchallenged, boy. It's been cruising right along for Sam Paley. The battle for that second place position. And I'll tell you, Humberto's really been chipping away at Dillon, but unable to make that move again as they'll come into turn number 2. Dillon center of the track through turn number 2. And he'll cross the line. 8 laps complete, 4 to go. Your leader now, Sam Paley, with a 3-second lead now, almost 3.1 seconds. He'll head through turn number 6. So, again, Dillon Gennaro holding on to that second-place position. That's where the battle's at. Dillon coming in this weekend as your points leader. Race weekend number 4 at Ocala had a 5th and a 2nd-place finish for Dillon. And, again, they continue to heat it up. Is right on the bumper. Humberto Peretta staying right on the back end of Dillon on the entry to turn number 1. Again, track conditions are quickly changing. Sun's coming out, very humid, so it is starting to dry out. But again, all these drivers on rain tires, so nobody really got to see anything change on them as they work their way into turn number 6. Again, Dillon Gennaro, his best lap time, 42.987. Humberto Peretta a little bit quicker. Humberto with a little bit quicker with a 42.968. So a little bit of a difference there, but Humberto's able to bring in Dillon, but unable to pass him. We'll see if Humberto can reach down in that bag of tricks and get something a little extra to get around Dillon. But right now, into turn number 1, 2 kart lanes going to separate first and second. Your leader off of turn number 3 will pick up 2 to go. Kentucky driver Sam Paley with 2 to go, this time by Dillon. Still about 2 kart lanes between him and third place running Humberto Peretta. Said Humberto a little bit quicker than Dillon. With Humberto with a 42.968, his best lap time. Dillon with a 42.987. But unable to get away from him. But Humberto still about 2 kart lanes behind your leader. But right now, everything on the leader, 26 is Sam Paley. Sam making it look pretty darn easy right now. Qualified on the pole on dry tires. He's got overall quick time here in this race. And he'll pick up the white flag. Breathing room now for Dillon Gennaro, the Ocala, Florida driver. He'll cross the line. And Dillon now just about 0.8 of a second lead over Humberto Peretta. So a battle that went on for about 9 or 10 laps, starting to separate between those 2 drivers. As your leader, Sam Paley, making his first start here with the Florida Karting Championship Series. Dominating so far, and Heskart has come in, dialed in. And he'll shoot down the straightaway for the final time. There's your Kentucky driver to 26. Sam Paley in the turn number 1, and he'll coast into the win. And there it is, your Mini Rock winner, the 26 out of Kentucky. Sam Paley picks up the victory. Dillon Gennaro going to win that little battle there for second. Coming home third, the 495 of Humberto Peretta. Landon Kelly in the 00 will be scored in the 4 spot. Well, correct, that'll be the 495 of Hollinshead. Problem with Landon Kelly on that last lap, so that'll go to the 456 of Zachary Hollinshead. So here's how they finished out. Sam Paley, your winner. Dillon Gennaro coming home second. Humberto Peretta third. Landon Kelly will drop back to 5th as Zachary will move up into that spot. And Ryan Rackley never did take the green. So there it is. In the books, your Mini Rock.